Okay, Trudy, can you tell me why you are physically active?
So I can be healthy and I can play with my grandkids.
So why did you start to exercise in the first place?
Because I didn't want to gain weight, and I knew if I did, I would maybe in my older age, I would be more physical and able to do the things that most sometimes older people can't do.
So have you been active your entire life, or
Yes.
you have?
Yes.
So when you were younger, what did you do to exercise?
Calisthenics, and I like to run. I play with my kids.
Okay. And did that exercise program change the older you got? Have you changed what you do?
Yeah, I probably don't exercise quite as much as I did. But yeah, a little bit.
Like, so how? So you don't run, so...
I do, I don't run as much, but I walk quickly. What do you call that? I walk a lot.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
Okay. How has being physically active changed your life?
Well, I don't know if it's changed my life, but it has made me realize that if I hadn't been active, I would be way overweight instead of a little bit overweight.
And so you have type 1 diabetes?
I do.
And how does that affect your exercise? Or does it affect your exercise?
Well, the more active I am, the lower my blood sugars will be.
So
It has affected, yes, my exercise. So I would try to, exercise more, garden, that kind of stuff.
okay, so you're saying that if you exercise more, you might be less prone to feeling the side effects of diabetes?
Yeah, I will have less highs,
Blood sugar highs.
blood sugar highs,
Mm-hmm.
and my blood sugar would be more at a constant level.
Okay, so why do you think people of your age don't exercise? What are some reasons?
Be- Usually because we're tired and don't have the motivation to exercise. Let's see, that's my main reason. A lot of times I think I'm too tired, I don't want to exercise.
Okay, do you think it's possible for someone who's not been active in their younger years to be your age and now start to be active?
Is it impossible?
Is it possible?
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
And don't you think that sometimes they need a little push from their physician or something like that to...
Their physician and just know that they'll feel better if they get up and move, do something.
Right. How do your friends and family react to your physically active lifestyle? Do they work out with you? Do they help motivate you? Or do you just do this on your own for yourself?
Oh, I do this on my own. I'm sure, if you were to ask my children, they said, yeah, the more you exercise, probably the better you'll feel because they're all very active themselves. But yeah, it's my own motivation to want to be healthy and try to be slimmer.
How do you think people of your age, mature age, how do you think they're treated when they maybe go out and exercise, like out in public, go to a gym, go to a track, that kind of stuff?
I don't think they're treated any differently because people know that it's better to go out and encourage the older generation to get to moving.
And don't you think now more than ever we see an older generation out there exercising?
Yes, absolutely. They realize that they can't sit around at home and complain that they don't feel well if they don't get out and do something about it.
So what are some things that you think that keep people your age from exercising besides being tired and not having the time?
You're prone to have more health reasons, like sore muscles and arthritis and that kind of thing. Maybe just keeps you from moving.
Okay. People your age, when they exercise, are there certain things that you think are better ways to exercise than others? Are there things that you're certain? All right. Are there things that you think that people your age could do more of than others? Like, for example, someone your age playing basketball rather than water aerobics or walking on the track. I mean, what are some things that people your age could do that would motivate them to get out?
Well, walking, of course. In my case, I love to go work outside in the garden, in the yard, so that motivates me. Yeah, water aerobics. I know a lot of older people that helps, especially like you say, they have arthritis. That helps their muscles, and I know a lady that does it because her back hurts.
Mm-hmm.
She does the water aerobics. I don't know. Because all I know is I like to walk and run
And I think those are probably the most common things, and they're free and they don't cost anything. So I would say that's probably the best thing for older adults to do. If you could rewind the clock 25 years, what would you tell a younger you to maybe help you to continue exercising at this point of your life? Is there anything you would change?
25 years.
So this means you have 3 young children.
These are not much big
You're working
change.
full time.
Yeah. Maybe get out and walk more, or
Set a time purposely for
Right.
you to exercise.
to walk and yeah, I don't know. You're so busy back there with your kids. It's hard to do that, but you know, yeah, more calisthenics, more just moving. I guess I don't know what I would change.
Do you think society has
I know
changed?
what I would change.
What's that?
I wouldn't have a job. Just stay home.
Stay home and work out. Wow, we don't like that. Don't you think society has changed where, for example, I'm 31 years old, and I think that now they're putting more emphasis on exercise than they did
Yes.
25 years ago.
Yes, yes.
They know that exercising will help your health, will help your anxiety, will help you emotionally, physically. That maybe you didn't have that at my age.
Right.
But now you have the information as a 55-year-old that 55 is the new 45.
And I love to exercise. I love to get out and do stuff. But a lot of times, like you say, I'm either too tired, or I don't feel right, or I don't feel good. So that's a factor.
Do you think your diabetes has hindered you from exercising a little
No,
bit? Not at all.
no.
Do you think that people use that as an excuse?
Yes. But no, it's not an excuse. It makes you feel better if you exercise, if you're a diabetic, especially type 2s.
And type 2 is the people who
Are overweight.
right. So what you have is genetic and hereditary,
Right.
and type 2 is what people get because of their lifestyle choices.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, this has been Trudy Hare, and she's been talking to us about exercising later in life.